Why you're faking it? Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. This is Nancy Mitchell with Love Guru, your guide to better relationships. Guys, this week is about sex. Sex talk, okay? And that's one of the topics that I do love. So I just want to get into it again at the beginning of my segment on Monday. I explained to you that, again, sex is going to be very important in your relationship, no matter what kind of relationship you have. I believe, and then this is my thoughts, okay? So you can tell me what your thoughts are. But I definitely believe that in all relationships, you are going to have sex being 50% of that relationship. If you're not having good sex, desirable sex, sex that's crazy, well, let me not say crazy. Everybody don't like crazy sex, but you catch the drift, right? If you're not having that passionate sex with your partner, really good, I say 50% of your relationship, you got a problem, okay? You got a problem. Houston got a problem. So, hey, you got to go get some help. Figure out whatever is it that you need to get done. You go Google it, go to, support groups, find, a shrink. You need to get help in figuring out how is it that you're not having these desirable, pleasurable sex and figure out a way how you can have them. Because no matter what you do, if you want your relationship to work, ladies, give up that vajayjay, okay? I was gonna say pum pum. Well, I can't say it's not real dirty word. It's a Jamaican word for the vajayjay. So, ladies, stop holding out. Stop not giving your husband, the vajayjay. It's just ridiculous. You cannot expect your husband to not get sex and then he doesn't go out there and go have sex with somebody else. Don't come crying, okay? Don't come crying to me and telling me that, oh my God, he cheated. Were you getting him sex? No. Because what? You don't want to? Really? Okay, so leave him alone. Leave him alone to go have him sex if you don't want to give him sex. Simple. Done. So anyway, let me start off by saying that why you really faking it and what it really means, why you really fake it. Again, in our head, we always build up all these things in our head, why we sit down and say, okay, we're going to fake it because we want to make sure that he thinks that we're enjoying it. And I've done it before. It's good and bad. Sometimes it's like really painful. You're like, oh my God. Oh. And then you're like, please, somebody shoot me. Get me out of my misery. You guys, you let me get into it. You gotta be gentle, guys. You gotta be gentle sometimes. Sometimes guys just want to have sex and you don't want to make sure that you take your time and go through the process and make sure that she's pleased. You have to do that. That's the key to females. Okay. Now, raw, uncomfortable truth that, many females won't admit publicly, but I did admit it. I do fake it. Okay. Pressure to perform in the bedroom versus authentic pleasure. So that's number one. A lot of females or males, because the male fake it too. I forgot. I totally forgot about you guys. But yeah, there are times that you fake it because you want us to think that we're doing an awesome job and we're not, So who is it that helping? Not helping anybody. So, you always think that, oh my God, I need to make sure I have a A1 performance. My performance needs to be the bomb. And then you stop thinking about, oh my God, what it's supposed to feel like. What is it that you desire? What is it that makes you come? What is it that makes you just want to just splurge out and just, have an amazing time with your partner? You don't think about that because it's more important in your head. My performance needs to be awesome. My performance needs to be great. I need to be Olympic great in the bedroom. And then you forget about pleasing yourself, making sure that you're pleased as well. Okay. So that's number one. Number two, how faking it disconnects you from your body. When you sit and fake it, you are really disconnecting everything that sex was meant to be. You're disconnecting all of that feeling, all the feeling that you have inside when you're having sex. You're disconnecting because now you're just acting like an actress, like you're there and you're just acting out and you're just thinking about the feeling and thinking that you really want that feeling, but you're not really feeling it. So there's a real disconnect from your body and you need to stop doing it because it's not even healthy for you either, because you're just after a while, it's gonna make you unhappy, and you're not happy, and you're not pleased, and you're not really getting that from your partner, and then you're in this long-term relationship, and you're not really having good sex, and you're not talking about it, and at the end of the day, you go inside and cheat. So that's one of the, the high point of cheating, when you're not getting what you want from your partner. So be very careful that you don't sit down and just continue doing this for years and years, and then you're like, okay, I want to go have sex with somebody else. Doesn't make sense. And then you hurt the other partner, you hurt everybody, and then you leave each other. So be very careful not to fall into this trap of just faking it all the time, because it's not going to be good for you or your body. Number 3, reclaiming sexual voice and honesty in your relationship. This one is sprinkles, man. I love this part. Again, a lot of the times, even before, I will be, I will feel like, how should I feel? Ashamed of saying to my partner, oh, I want this, or I want that, and I need this, and I feel like I want to experiment and do this. Honesty is going to be the best policy when it comes down to this, man. You gotta just break it down. If you feel like you want to be tied up, please tell your partner. If you feel like you want some R. Kelly, tell your partner. It doesn't matter how bad it is. If you feel like, I just want my toes to be sucked, I feel like you want your breasts to be lit more, you want to get more oral sex, which female doesn't want that? I'm just saying. So guys, if you're not doing it, I'm just saying, you already know. You already know. And let me just touch on these guys in Jamaica, because you Jamaican guys always say, yo, big man about, una this and that. Jamaican man, let me say this to you, and don't come for me. Una not come for me. That me I said to una, sorry, American people, if you don't understand me. Don't come for me, because if una Jamaican man say things that una not supposed to bow, una not supposed to do this, and una not supposed to do that, me I tell you right now. That's why the American man, them are going to take one woman, because at the end of the day, the American man, them not ram for bow. Them not ram for do that. So if you don't want to do that, and you don't know, and you don't know, when a woman will go somewhere else to get sucked. So, again, men don't come crying to me. Don't come crying like I'm saying that, oh my God, my girl, she went to go with Ari, she went and do with Tom, she do what she went. Don't come crying, because if you don't want to bow, then she's going to get it elsewhere. Because I do not know of a woman that don't like to be pleasured like that. I don't know. I don't know them. I've never met one, so I don't know. So I'm just telling you guys, be very careful, okay? You better start learning how to do it, because it's something that a female love. It is what it is. Boom. So anyway, that's going to be my 3 pointers. Let me just recap quickly. Number 1 is going to be the pressure of performing in bed versus authentic pleasure. Please, I beg of you, stop performing, guys. Stop giving your Oscar performance in the bedroom. Stop doing that. You need to know, be honest with your mate, that this shit not working. I'm not feeling it. You are either too big, too small. You're not rubbing it properly. You're rubbing it too hard. You gotta just start breaking it down for them and letting them know that, hey, stop what you're doing, because it's not enjoyment for me. Simple. Number 2, how faking is disconnect you. Let me start over. How faking it disconnects you from your body. So again, ladies, and this is more like for the ladies, okay? Men fake it sometimes, but yeah, you either come or you don't come. It is what it is. Once you get a nut, you're crack, you're good. For female, we tend to do this a lot. We have this disconnect with our body, and we fake it a lot. So try not to get caught into this too much, because it's not going to be good or for your body. Number 3, reclaiming sexual voice and honesty in your relationship. Please, guys, I beg of you, be honest with your partner. If you want some freaky shit, just let them know. They either don't want to do it or don't do it. It is what it is. But at least you open that door to say, hey, I want a threesome. Hey, I want this, I want that. Open the door. See if they're open to it, they do it. And if they're not, fine. I'm not telling you to get it elsewhere, but I'm just saying. You need to work at it and ask yourself, seriously, this is serious thought, man. Ask yourself, okay, if I'm not going to get that freaky sex from my girl, what am I going to do? Am I going to stay with her? You already have the answer, because half of your relationship is about sex. If you're not enjoying it, then you're just going to be walking through the friggin' fields of just you pretending at all times. And it's not serving you or her any good at all. So you need to decide if you want to stay in that relationship and fake it until you die. That's your decision. Guys, that's all I have for you for day 3. Again, this entire week is about sex. I love sex. And I love the topic. So I'm really, really enjoying my week this week. Okay. So there you have it. Again, if you know anybody who like my content, please share it. Give it to them. Okay. If you like it, please like and subscribe, and please hit that notification button. So anytime a video is dropped, boom, you are automatically notified. Okay. There you have it, guys. My name is Nancy Mitchell with Love Guru, your guide to better relationships. Peace. I'm out.